What's going on YouTube? OCD for EDC here, and what I got for your face balls today, we are going to be talking about some stuff from Flytanium. So for those that don't know, I am a Flytanium dealer, and I just got the latest package from them. So a little FYI, the Mannix ball cage kits will be back up on the website. It took a little while to get them. And they did not have the black ball cages, so we did get several colors in stock though, so those will be updated on the website probably this afternoon. So if you're interested in getting a Mannix 2 ball cage kit with the little upgrade kit so your Mannix can have action like this right here, those will be up on the website here, like I said, later today. Anyway, we also got some scales, and these here happen to be the new Crossfade Linen Micarta scales for the Benchmade Bugout. And I'm gonna install a set of these on my Bugout, and we're gonna check them out and see how they are. So let's get right into it. We'll just use the Bugout here to open these up. So you get a little sticker from Flytanium with your new scales, and these are the Benchmade Bugout, like I said, Crossfade Micarta scales. These are the black linen micarta, but they do have some contouring, so they're going to be a little thicker than the stock FRN scales. And they have some milling up here where the axis bar is, and they look fantastic, so I have high hopes that these are going to be really great. You can see they've got threaded inserts for the pocket clip, which is very, very nice, and they do make it right hand tip up carry only, so you can no longer change the pocket clip position, but most people are going to want to carry them right hand. So it's only people like me, you know, that are assed out on the left side carry. So what are you going to need? In order to do this scale swap, I'm going to show you an easy way to do it, but you're going to need a T10 for the pivot, and you're going to need a T6 driver. So here's my T10, and here is my T6. And we are going to start, we're just going to do one side of the scale first. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the T6 screws, and I'll show you how I do this in a fast, easy way to do it. The other thing you're going to need is some type of a tapered rod to be able to keep your blade and access assembly all together. And I'm going to show you that here in just a moment. So we're going to take out the pivot screw, and then we can lift this scale off, and hopefully everything is going to stay together just like this. So there is the stock Benchmade. I'm pretty sure this is the 535. And now I'm going to take actually, before I do that, I'm going to take a little paper towel here. I've got a little oil on the outside of the liner. I'm just going to kind of clean that up a bit. Okay, now we're going to stick this back on, but we are not going to put the pivot screw in. But I am going to put the body screws back in. Just like that. So this will just help you from disassembling the entire knife, which if you've ever disassembled an axis bar knife, it can be a little bit fiddly. It's not really terrible, but you know, it's worse than some others. The Bugout screws are so freaking tiny. All right. Okay, so Perfect. So there we go. We got that on, and we left the pivot screw out. Now, what I've got, I'm just going to use this for demonstration. This is actually a tapered sharpening rod. Pretty sure this is a DMT, but I'm going to use this to push the pivot barrel out, and that'll capture my blade and washers and everything. So I'm going to, actually, you know what, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and remove the body screws on this side. And we're going to have to, actually we can come back on the clip. No, we can't. We got to get to the screw underneath it. Never mind. There is a body screw underneath the pocket clip. Set that off to the side. There's the body screws, and then this one here in the middle is loose, but it's sticking in there for right now. So now what I'm going to do is push the, I'm going to pull the lock bar back just a little bit just to relieve some tension, and I'm going to push the pivot barrel out with my tapered rod, and then I'm just going to shove my tapered rod in there as far as it goes, just to hold everything in place. Now I can remove that pivot barrel, and now I'm stuck here with the knife on this tapered rod. So now I'm going to go ahead and lift that scale off. Don't have any oil on this side, and now I'm going to stick the scale back on, and I am going to put a couple of the body screws in. Okay. There we go. And the screws on this knife are so freaking tiny. All right. Now I am going to, now you do have a D shape on this pivot here. If I remember correctly, I think the D shape goes, or the flat goes towards the back of the knife. I think. I could be wrong. But we're going to stick it on here, and we are going to chase this out. So I'm going to pull back on the axis bar, and then I'm going to chase that rod out. And of course I screwed it up. Oh, it looks like the flat goes up. There we go. Okay, so I got it back in just like that. Tighten the pivot back up. All right, we're centered. All right, I need to put my clip on. This knife is thin enough and small enough that for my hands anyway, I need the clip on here to really get a decent purchase on the knife. Excellent. I like the threaded inserts. Those are very, very nice. Okay, so if you're doing a stock 535 Bugout, the blue scales, this is what you're going to be left with. You are going to have a blue thumb stud, which I think it looks kind of nice to have a little pop of color. Actually, I need to put this one screw back in. Excellent. So there you go. That's what the new Flytanium Crossfade linen micarta scales look like. Excellent. Yeah, that's fantastic. I really dig that. You know, I liked the Bugout's always been a really fantastic knife. Obviously, I mean, it's crazy popular. I wish they would have offered this with the, be able to purchase these left side as well. That would have been nice. But, I get it. It's like 90% of people carry them right hand. I understand. But, yeah, this definitely a worthy upgrade for sure. They look beautiful, and the milling on there, it's kind of hard to show that off, but there's kind of like stair step milling all through this area, and then it dips down and around. So this area here is thinner than what this area right here. So it does make the Bugout a little bit wider. I should have weighed this beforehand. Honestly, it doesn't really feel that much different as far as the weight's concerned. I'm sure these micarta scales are a touch heavier, mainly just because they're thicker. But yeah, this thing's still ultra lightweight. And actually, let's weigh it. I can't remember what the Bugout weighed. Originally, I think it was like maybe just under 2 ounces. Or just over 2 ounces. I don't remember. It's been so long since I weighed one. But here it is with the aftermarket scales. Yeah, 1.998. So it's just under 2. Maybe it was, 1.8 ounces or something with the factory scales on it. Actually, I have another set of them here. So let's weigh these scales. So those are right at a half of an ounce, 0.502. And then we do have a sticker and the packaging here, but yeah, 0.651. So, this is probably 0.6 ounces. So a tenth of an ounce heavier with the micarta is my best guess there, something like that. But either way, not a big deal. Definitely gives it a better look and definitely feels better in hand. The micarta feels fantastic and it looks fantastic. With this linen micarta, you would also be able to dye this, so the lighter areas you could dye a color, and yeah, they would look pretty cool. So there you go. There is my 535 Bugout with the brand new Flytanium Crossfade Micarta scales. Awesome. And they look really, really sweet. In my opinion, this is really about the best Bugout upgrade you can do for cheap. These scales, I don't remember exactly what the cost is on them, but somewhere around $40, 40 or $50, something like that. And that's definitely a worthy upgrade in my opinion, because it changes the feel of the knife. It just feels more secure. It gives it more rigidity. I mean, it just feels more substantial at this point, and the contouring is definitely more comfortable. So yeah, that's awesome. I really enjoy these, and Flytanium's coming out with some really cool stuff. You guys will see. Here is some Crossfade linen micarta PM2 scales. You guys will see some new stuff coming up. But hey, if you want to check out and pick up a ball cage kit, the red, the greens, we've got several different colors here. Just the raw tie, we've got those as well. So go check out the website, ocd4edc.com. You can pick up all sorts of different things, including CMEs. So if you want to pick one of those up for your pair of 3, or your PM2, or your Capara, or a whole host of knives, Shaman, I've got all kinds of them. So go check out the website and pick up your favorite colorway or material. We've got C-Tech like this, or we've got carbon fiber, all sorts of different things. So yeah, go check it out. Thanks so much for watching this, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that, and we will catch you next time. I'm gone.